world now!
We battle with the gods under 1,000,000 stars. We battle with the gods under 1,000,000 stars. We battle with the gods under 1,000,000 stars. There's lion blood in my chalice, a goat heart in the balance. I speak in italics, discussing these chances. In the Eiffel Tower of Paris, my chariot, the color is metallic. A wonderland to Alice, it's all blunder and malice. Best talent that's combined with magic. Behind the static, there's voices in the shadow. The only choice is battle. Hop into Hellcat and skedaddle. They're watching King Kong climb the Tower of Babel. Ignore every Eve trying to give me an apple. The little rascal that can't be canceled. In the courtyard of my castle, these hens doing nothing but cackle. Now they walking in my chapel with candles that's lit. Definitely with the shits, cause we handle it. Commit with the building that is brick by brick. Old Mac, big head, can't tell me shit. Capoeira with the spiral kick, spit hieroglyphs when the tyrants sit at the Coliseum. Whether spies or allies, I know them when I see them. Greet them with an olive branch, that's for the treason. Watch Pocahontas rain dance for the season. Is he still breathing after the execution? They blame spirits and start the accusing, and then survive every disaster and delusion. Supreme mathematics, the author of confusion. Niggas be cheating and they still losing. Bones in my blank keep me tuned and influenced by the moon sin. A lunatic in the truant skin, a boogeyman with a heart like a ruby gem. A whirlwind, I twirl in the middle of tornadoes. Between riddles and fables, keep my Glock on the table. Shot of scotch keeps me stable. Watching divas belly dance with diamonds in their navel. We rode on sound waves that was wavy for a label. And while you getting hung by the TV cable, I was ready and able. The black amour that raised you from the grave to the cradle. We battle with the gods under 1,000,000 stars. We battle with the gods under 1,000,000 stars. We battle with the gods under 1,000,000 stars.
When you fuck with somebody with money, you're fucked. You can run, but you can't hide. You have never met anybody like me, and you probably never will. Because you're a cunt. Where's the vagina cream? I give you this vagina cream so you can rub it on your snatch. Because that's life, guys and gals. Nobody gives a fuck about your... Nobody.
Fret not, you niggas is in the best spot. Perfect example of what a nigga best not. Fix his body in position and mind in submission to accept being bitches. Nigga, this is a different jurisdiction. We on top of this one. Money, my religion, trade federal commissions. Nigga, you delinquent, chronic tax evasion. Caught him lackadaising, he thought I couldn't fade him. Big dough, I'm from everybody paying, killing everything they saying if it ain't about a payment. Universal commercial code financing statements, cool sip numbers, general obligations. The expert, national treasurer, reader of the ledger, extender of expenditures. Hands all in your pockets, nigga, I've been insurers. X amount of cash outs until the accounts is in the norm. Form to fill out for that exempt tax and they ask for a pass and then slide without tapping in. It's blasphemy, the acting and posturing. It's a counterfeit, the game flooded because of them. It's a bunch of them fucking up the sustenance. I'm up with the sun, top of the AM functioning. Checking the seats and expenses. Lucrative business, taxing bitch niggas who try to mimic this. Debits and credits, indigenous express shit. Hit a lick and throw up the set quick. Check it out, a lot of dough to be made. And likewise, cause there's still a lot of dough to be paid. To operate on the world stage, turn the page, the table's over. We getting over till it's over for you. We're socially engineers is out of here. And real original hairs is on
And I'm
top
not
of
here
here.
to insult your ethnicity, but I will. I'm not here to insult your religion, but I will. Because in the real fucking world where nobody gives a fuck, You want to fit in. You want people to like you. Why? Because you had poor fucking role models. And I'm trying to give you a fucking template to fight off that loser. Goddamn, like the devil's gonna make me do it. Gotta fight that loser off. When I tell you the world's over, brother, it's over. Because if you're the best we got on this planet, you're gonna take responsibility for the first time in your fucking lives. When I tell you there's 31 days in February, there's fucking 31 days in February. When I tell you the fucking sun's not coming up, the motherfucking sun's not coming up.
The rap game just become a cesspool of snitches, werewolves and witches. Interviews in 60 minutes, complaints about business. Who's dissing? Tools blinking. Who's the last dragon or the show up? Hold up, niggas mugshot be looking funny as fuck. They wanna dress up and get a tummy tuck and claim they be rolling up. Get a bunch of holes in your truck. The AR got that Rambo clutch. Just touch the deposit and the routing number on a bitch's ass, just like a bounty hunter. No, we didn't stutter. They wonder because their brain got cluttered. They left that in the gutter that is under the bridge. Hope you not minding the stench. Ain't nobody quite grinded like this. With all that reckless eyeball and keep your mind to your bitch. In the Southwest, we make them dig they own ditch. Shots out to LA, they get bigger or rich. Make it make sense. They rich for penny pinch. So I screw this ratchet with the heavy wrench. Stay steady shit. This to stay ready click. Never be a day I switch. Hold her hand, I might mac on your bitch. If the shoe fits, wear it and just be glad they lost all their bands. Now they shaking hands and taking stands. Then behind the wall they need a colostomy bag. He went to Hollywood and dressed in a drag just to get paid. Each a which away. To my dismay, they is still bitch made. Catch a shade in the fade, then they claim to be made. Yeah, that'll be the day when pigs fly from Hawaii to Bed-Stuy. But then they lies comply with the FBI. I make them obese squeezing this healthy nine.
Nobody is better at this than me. The world is irretrievable. The world is going in the shitter. Embarrassed to be a human being. See everybody fucking whining like bitches. I'm fucking embarrassed. Fucking never. If I live to be 1,000,000 years old, I'd never do this again. Because this is a thankless fucking job. Because you're all worthless. I was taught, and the truth will make you free. That's what they told me. Apparently now, not now.
What the fuck, man? You can hear me now. Okay, I know you hear me now. Okay? Yeah, you can hear me now. I know you can. The pretty ladies is in the house. Come to the dark one. Yes, all of y'all. Come in. Okay? We're here at the Money Religion. I had to take a day off. Sometimes it happens. The weight is heavy, but not only that, I had a little sinus, they got shit flying all around in the air. Nigga has to battle. You have to put up your fucking Irish the Irish hands here. Nigga, no, it's sound now. You hear me now. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. You can hear me now, right? Okay, yes, sound is there. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the ladies that's up in the house. All the people that came to the Money Religion, thank you. The God 720 is here for the children. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, y'all like, share, all of that good shit. We still got a lot of interviews coming. Hopefully, if the aliens don't land on the niggas' ass, because them drones and them orbs are still in the fucking air. I've gotten a lot of crazy shit. I wasn't even going to do a video about it today, but I might as well put this up. Handle survivor's guilt. Nigga, there's no such thing as survivor's guilt. I survived and you didn't because you were fucking weak. That's how the game works. The game works off of natural selection. The nature has chosen those who will survive because that's exactly what occurred. You know, we ain't gonna sit up here and be whimpering about no motherfucking weak motherfucking. I'll fuck around and make a pipe out your bones, nigga, like the Native Americans used to do. You know, who cares, bro? Like, bro, people got to get their mind out of that shit, man. Trying to be attached and we gonna goddamn, change the diaper for a bitch ass nigga and all this other shit, nigga. If you weak, you a weak motherfucker. You don't need to be here on planet Earth. Choose your battles wisely, move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You could be 80 pounds and 5 foot, but your psyche is well experienced, and you gonna survive. You know what I'm saying? Check this shit out. What does it say right there? Helicopters to monitor Las Vegas Strip radiation levels ahead of New Year's celebrations. What the fuck are we talking about? So they still checking out for the nuclear shit everywhere. Yeah, y'all hit the Cash App. Somebody just hit the Cash App. Appreciate it, heartthrob. But it's a very interesting situation that we got here with this monitoring of the radiation. Now, this was sent to me by somebody who is a supervisor at TikTok, and what they're allowed to be able to print and shit. So let me see here. It says an update to language and currents is in progress to help clarify how to action claims around this conspiracy. It says claims the drones are shooting we match to dangerous misinformation as it propagates a likely false threat to the public and could cause panic. Even though there is a video of a drone shooting, Yeah, there's no such thing as a safe space, brother. That's right. There's no such thing as a safe place. You know what I'm saying? But for the ladies, if you have the beauty level, the safe place is my arms, like State Farm. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, because it's some crazy shit that could possibly come through this motherfucker. Hold on, let me see here. Let me put up the shit. Y'all know the Kicked Out of Heaven, Volume 1, 2, and 3, Black Man's Bible, the Ethereal Law for $100. You get the Encyclopedia on the Alchemy Women, Volume 1 and 2, and the Real Nigga Etiquette PDF, you dig? So they even tried to change the word pedophile to PDF file. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You niggas is always trying to battle me, whatever the fuck I do, because I didn't submit the old weak ass shit. Now, here we go. Claims around missing radioactive nuclear material. We have a line that it would be approved to say that there was some radioactive material that went missing, as this is a true claim. Now, this is coming from the higher-ups at TikTok, okay? However, since it has been verified that the missing material has already been found and disposed of, it was missing as a result of FedEx mishandling. We would recommend general misinformation for claiming that it is still missing or being searched for by drones. Okay? But yeah, and it was just a small amount. Supposedly the amount was about the size of a writing pen. But once again, we're not involved, so we don't really know all the technicalities and the details. But they're still imposing some form of threat. And one thing I know about that white man is where there's smoke, there's fire. And if you got these drones and helicopters all across the goddamn globe or all across America searching for some type of nuclear situation, they're imposing that it's going to occur. They're putting it into the populace's brains that it is going to occur. So there's a preparation there, that predictive program and shit, and it's a possibility, is the let me see here. Let me see if I can get some more information updated on that shit when it comes to the whole thing. But yeah, so, and then for you to say that you got helicopters flying over the Strip in Las Vegas, hey, I live on the edge of the city, so I'm not even close to that shit. So why are the drones still in the air and people getting sick from smokish fog on the East Coast? Hey, I told you niggas, get the fuck off that East Coast a long time ago. The threat is obviously still pertinent, and they're still playing these games. What games they are playing, we don't know. No, there's been no updates yet. Okay, and yeah, that's just what's going on. I don't know if people are going to respond to it accordingly. I don't, people have lives to live. They're situated. They have family in the region. So people got things they got to do. Everybody's not going to be quick to be able to just drop their shit and just make a move, especially based off of what a stranger says, because in reality, I guess I'm still a stranger to you, even though people may have read all my books and watched me for 10, 15 years. If you ain't shook my hand and if we don't stay on a consistent communication line, nigga, I'm still a stranger. Don't think, because you have to understand these books was written 10 years ago, nigga, and with the way I research and the things that I find out, I will accept new things of where I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I have no problem with saying, I'm wrong, I'm stupid, I don't know. Let's get the correct information and let's operate off of that. So things I may have said in the yesteryear may not be applicable today. You dig what I'm saying? And that's just where it's at, It's very hard for me to listen to people's opinions. I don't do opinions. I suggest that you don't do opinions. If you are going to listen to opinions, listen to educated opinions, people who can vouch and show accreditations for what they're educated on, and me specifically, I'm educated on a multitude of things, and I'm connected, obviously, as you saw the video with the Mr. Gray, which he will be back. And I also have a couple of other people in pocket that I can definitely contact and get some detailed information about what's going on, but not as high levels as we may run into random videos of individuals who are speaking in a good format, but they're not necessarily showing their accolades. This is definitely not a time period to just be believing whatever comes out of another motherfucking mouth. I saw that shit watching the news even before the COVID hit. They'd always, oh yeah, we have a doctor here that's going to get up here and tell you and da-da-da-da about the cancer this and the cancer that. It's like, nigga, who is this stranger motherfucker you put up in front of my face, supposed to be the leading authority on the subject? That nigga don't know shit. That nigga is an actor. And then when they came out with all that crisis acting shit, oh, Lord have mercy. You niggas is some fucking liars, Don't believe shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm definitely going to tell, anybody who listens to me, be very weary about what you take as a reality coming out of people's mouths. A lot of people out here are on the wrong path. So that's the first thing they're going to do as soon as they're given a chance, is to lead you onto the wrong path. Just like how many people got led to a Diddy party, got fucking chastised and sexually assaulted and raped and all this other shit, and got no Grammy, nigga. Didn't even release an album, nigga. Exactly. So you better watch out about these motherfuckers out here on planet Earth, man. Everybody's living underneath the Western format of thinking, and they don't even know what Western civilization truly is. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I had to bring it forth, Yeah, and that's what's going on. And we have another crazy situation with the Pope that's going to be opening up these so-called portals. We don't know what the fuck that is, but go ahead, open up the portals. Who cares? Bring the dinosaur back. People are tired. Everybody that I talk to about this fucking drone shit or, military shit, nuclear shit, the first thing they say is, does this mean I ain't got to pay rent on the first? That is the first thing a nigga say. Do we still have to pay bills? Goddamn. You bring down the alien, that's the first thing I'm going to ask the alien. So what we going to do about these bills, nigga? Is you paying taxes, nigga? Did you file for your taxes, nigga? Okay? Because, that's what we do here on planet Earth. You got to break bread. And if you don't break bread, we finna send the goddamn military to your front door and drag your ass out your goddamn house. That's what we do on planet Earth. And we do that everywhere. From China to America to Africa. Well, Africa, they said, nigga, we not gonna do your shit. Africa is the clear definition of a hard-headed nigga. They said, nigga, I will live in the mud hut Fuck your rent. Fuck your landlord. Fuck signing a lease. Fuck all this shit. I will run around here barefoot in the motherfucking mud hut because maybe that's what humans were designed to do. We're all supposed to have a bone in our nose at this very moment. At this very moment. And therefore, with the bone in the nose, we ain't got to worry about no goddamn planes over the head and orbs and shit. We wasn't supposed to be. You got to understand what I'm talking about. We've been operating in that format. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's been ancient civilizations, so on and so forth, that were obviously, you know, in etiquette spaces, civilized and things of that line, you know. But the majority of that's not the majority of the planet. The majority of the planet was hunter-gatherer, okay? And with that being stated, everything that we're seeing the results of just 200 years of bullshit. You know, it is only 2024, nigga. 200 years ago, 1824, niggas was still operating off of the farm. You know, cars wasn't even around yet. Niggas was still riding around on horses. You know, we didn't have plastic and tires all in the fucking ocean. You know, we had a way larger number of population when it came to our animals. There wasn't a large number of extinction of animals like we got now. Like they just put the fucking giraffe on the endangered list, nigga. So that means your grandchildren ain't finna know what a giraffe is. A giraffe finna be damn near like a dinosaur. You know, there's no more white rhinos on the planet. You know, they just went extinct, you know. And then we got a lot of fake false animals. And you niggas is back here up in the woods in your fucking laboratories fucking creating shit. You know, creating all types of fucking weird ass humans and creating all types of goddamn Dr. Moreau bullshit. And you trying to stuff it not only into our populace, but you trying to stuff it onto our plates for consumption, nigga. What the fuck are we talking about? And there is no defense. As long as you have on the $5,000 suit, as long as you have the pretty bitch with you, and majority of motherfuckers don't even have the pretty bitch no more. Because women will self-degenerate themselves and intentionally make themselves ugly so you don't hunt after the pussy all the time. You know? They want to be recognized as humans and not just be recognized as, you know, some pussy to fuck on. You know? So they will intentionally get big back. We have looked at the longest back-itis. I forewarned the nigga about the longest back-itis in the black man's Bible. You know, you got the pinch butt and all this other fucking weird shit. Body shapes all fucked up, you know. And they do it on purpose, and they're doing it on purpose because it boils back down to that, what is it called? The feather plucking. What birds do. There's certain birds that will pluck feathers so they're not attracted to, so the males aren't attracted to them because they don't know how to raise children and how to rear children, you know? And there's a lot of those cases where, you know, girls are cutting their hair half off and they doing all the tattoos and the piercings. So you won't be attracted to them because they don't want to goddamn reproduce. So we got this whole, even the 4B movement is based on not reproducing. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, even when you go to the nursing homes, you know, the nursing homes are filled with all of these males who never had children, never got married, because they look at the whole situation as so complex that they don't know how to get involved, you know, because of the crazy demands that women are putting out here. You know what I'm saying? So the human race, by majority rule, a large percentage, which I'll probably say is probably close to that 70%, is they have chosen self-genocide. Okay, they have chosen this shit, and you know, because of their own ignorance, because of their own ego, because of their own, you know, desires to have all of their demands met, you know, and the majority of them don't even know what demands to make. You know, they'll just sit back and look at how you're acting and say, oh, I don't want this, I don't want to be a part of that. You know, it's bullshit. You know, but we'll see when the aliens split the sky if it don't split you in the back of your head and see that you done dropped all the bullshit, man. You got to drop all the fucking mentalities, all the ego mentalities, and all the what you ain't gonna do and who you ain't gonna fuck with, and even me. You know, I'm in the same space. I'm not just saying this shit for you. I'm saying this shit for me too. You dig what I'm saying? You know, but it's definitely in a position right now where we need to be taking some seriousness to it and not be too concerned about excessive partying and excessive bullshit. That's only if you plan on surviving. If you don't give a fuck about survival because you've been fucking couch surfing your whole fucking life, then and you've been fucking on fucking low grade cunt, you know, and you ain't never had nobody love you, and you ain't never loved on nobody, so you don't really feel any true you've never felt no true essence of why you should hold on to the human existence. You know what I'm saying? You haven't felt any pleasure. You haven't been worshipped, you know, and that's what the whole thing is. Everybody wants to be worshipped, you know, and when it comes to relationships, that is supposed to be your worship zone, you know, but everybody wants to feel as if they got something else to run to besides their mate, you know, and that's where things get complex, and that's where the human trafficking and the slave comes in. Why do you think people want slaves? Why do you think the human trafficking is the largest system of finances moving in the black market today? Because motherfuckers want to get worshipped. Don't you understand? That's what the line is. The majority of people want to get rich so they can shit on other humans. So they can brag in front of other humans and make other humans feel less than them. Is to be worshipped. Your breakfast in bed. You see? You want your breakfast in bed. You know, you want somebody to clip your toenails for you and oil your bunions. That's what you want. Okay, that's what all humans want, male and female. That's what we all want, you know, and that's why the human trafficking situation is so large, you know, because motherfucker just roll up a little motherfucker and put them up underneath their bed. They want a bed warmer. You see, that's what I'm saying. What's so crazy is that Western civilization has put the native people underneath a certain percentage of Western thinking, and thought you were going to be able to put the lid on the Tupperware dish in that zone. And that's not necessarily the truth. You opened up this internet, you know, and you shot yourself in the foot. A lot of people got to looking up a lot of shit, and we got to see deeper lines of European thinking. And European thinking actually evolved more in all of the native brains, and now the native wants to be great slave master as well. Okay? The native wants their face on the dollar bill. Zeros in bank account. You know? The native wants to be a sovereign. Ain't that interesting? You know, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, didn't nobody know what the fuck a sovereign was. You know, when we was in the 90s, nigga, didn't nobody know nothing about no goddamn private citizen and no sovereign ID and I'm traveling and all this other shit. Didn't nobody know what the fuck you talking about? You know? But now we are here. We want to operate like you. You understand? Is what's really going on. Everybody wants to be great boss hog. And for those who don't, they obviously just want to stay in the status of a bum. They want to stay broke. You know, they want to stay in the weak little middle space. It's either you're all the way to the A or you're all the way to the Z. One or the other, you know. And that's just what the space is. Don't ever listen to nobody talk about some, oh yeah, I don't want to be worshipped, nigga. That's the European thinking, nigga. Please. Let me put some thick ass, light skinned, green eyed bitches at your motherfucking feet, nigga, cooking your grits in the morning, nigga. You gonna feel like Don Juan in this motherfucker. Yeah. Let me do it for the females too. Let me put an Idris Elba up in your house. God damn it. A 1990s Wesley Snipes looking motherfucker up in your crib, folding your laundry and shit. Yeah, right. You gonna want that shit. Shut up. Niggas be so goddamn fake, man. You know, It's time to deal with the reality of the situation. You know, because that's what the whole thing of the leader is. That's what you see Polite do. As soon as he became the leader and everybody was on that nigga coattail, what he do? Started milking niggas. 10,000 here, 70,000 here, nigga, 50,000 here. Give me, nigga, because I am the great one. You dig? The shit didn't fare out too good for him. It didn't end too well. But he did eat off them niggas because them niggas needed to learn a lesson. Because you was raised underneath your grandma's skirt, nigga. And you didn't go out here and see how the monsters operate. You see? Now, I've been around some monsters during the course of my day. Do I consistently hang around that shit? No. Do I get consistently involved in what's going on with the monster niggas? No. You know, I keep them in contact and all of that other shit, but here's why. Because I understand, don't nobody got 720 back. That's what I understand. If I was to get fucked up, ain't nobody putting no money on my lawyer. Ain't nobody putting no money on no motherfucking. Nah, I don't believe that shit. And look, it done fared out and then told you. Look at all these court cases going on in the rap game. I was right. All these niggas is getting snitched on by niggas that they was mobbing with, fucking with for 10, 15 years. Nigga, I ain't even finna lie to myself. I already know how you niggas is moving, B. I already know, nigga. No, nigga. So I'll get some information. I'll hit a lick here or there. You know, I'll get the fuck out the way, nigga. I'm not finna get my ass caught up with no motherfucking bail bonds and, nigga, I need money on my commissary, nigga. It's called out of sight, out of mind, nigga. If you doing more than 5 years, nigga, you doing more than a nickel, nigga, niggas gonna forget about your ass. You gonna fall off, nigga. You know, that's just what the bottom line is. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't finna lie to myself about shit. There is a process. And there is a modus of operandi with all of these things. Nigga, let's deal with the reality. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is tired and nobody cares. And that is the true line until the aliens come shooting you niggas down and start evaporating niggas with their laser guns. You know, like the Martian, the Martian dude on the cartoon. Just start goddamn zapping niggas, you know. And that's what's going to happen. You know, obviously, we ain't doing shit about it. It's not like they going door to door and all arming us with the Duke Nukem gun. You know, we all need Duke Nukem guns right now. And you will get nothing, you know. So what we going to do? We're going to turn on some old Bill Nye the Science Guy and find out how to develop a laser. You know, shit, nigga. You know, you don't know if these niggas can move quicker than bullets. You don't know if bullets may not even affect them. The gun, the pistol may be completely written off when it comes to war with extraterrestrial beings. We don't know what the fuck we're looking at, you know, but they talking about radiation every goddamn where. And that's something that we do amongst our own. So it's going to be real ugly if these niggas set off nuclear situations in damn near every motherfucking city at the same time. That's gonna be some ugly shit. It's gonna be ugly, you know, because all the dope boys that these bitches been looking for and been falling in love with, them niggas ain't gonna know how to do a goddamn thing, you know. All of these so-called gangsters that with the tattoos all over the face, them niggas ain't gonna be it. They have no intelligence in these areas. They were so worried about fitting into the popular space of what the television is telling them to do so they can get some low-quality fucking pussy, nigga, that they don't have no intelligence on how to survive in the fucking woods, you know? The brother says he's feeling optimistic about the whole thing. I mean, it's a weird vibration. We don't know. I don't know. You know, to feel optimistic, though, I don't know. Ain't nothing optimistic that came out the white man, okay, nigga? They told you the COVID was coming down. They locked your black ass up in your own house, you know, and made everybody get vaccinations, and we had shootouts in front of the Walmart over the toilet paper. Pow, pow, nigga. Shoot yours with toilet paper. You know, that's what was going on, and that's what's so crazy. So niggas was coughing, and they put us all in, they locked us all up in our house over some niggas coughing, you know. And now here it is, only 4 years later, we have potential aliens floating over our planet consistently, and there are talks of nuclear and radiation in every major city across America. And niggas is still fucking out here jogging. Niggas ain't wearing no mask. Niggas is going to the grocery store. Niggas is going to the bank. Niggas is motherfucking, doing they everyday shit. Going to the movies and shit. So, and you have to be in that mind frame of freedom in order to be affected by the radiation. Because if you take in the steps to be prepared, if you take in the steps to be prepared, then you might be able to defend yourself from it. How to defend yourself from radiation? I don't know. You need some milk. How about that? That's what they was telling you. You need some milk to protect your ass from the radiation. But our milk from the cows ain't even milk. It's blood and pus. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't know. I'm not feeling too optimistic. I put things in the space of I don't know. I only go off of evidence. I do not preset in my brain like I know what the end result is going to be. I don't do that with nothing. It's just like when I had to deliver my son. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole shit right there. I go off the evidence. This is the evidence. This is the equipment we need. This is her status. This is, we didn't even go do any checkups on her pregnancy until like the last 2 months or some shit, and this is all we got to have, it should be done like this. And the fact that humans have been delivering our babies for hundreds of thousands of years, nigga, without your fuck ass hospitals, we can do it. It's really that simple. It's that simple. We've been doing it for a very long time without the assistance of your EMT truck. I don't need your shit. We have a way longer record. That's why it's so important to swipe history from people. Because when your blood is so short on its intellect space and what's open up, you can only think in the space of 15 years, 20 years, nigga. My blood is opened up for 1 million plus years, from a lot of the shit that I've studied and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? And experiences. There's ritualistic practices and whatnot to put your mind in that frame. And really what that ritualistic space is, nothing but love is really what it is, But iodine is good, I guess. I don't know, but that's what the brother here says. So who knows? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and paint you no picture like I am the great savior for everybody. No. We're going to operate off of logic. We're going to operate off of reasoning, and the logical space is that I know a lot of people are on the East Coast. I feel sorry for you. I've definitely put in forewarning about being on the East Coast a long time ago. And from the way that hurricane came through, the Helene hurricane and then the Milton hurricane, and then they gonna use Milton right before this shit hit. This shit is crazy, B. I did the Milton Bradley song, and then I'm the only one out here talking about the uterus is an alien, and then they got the uterus is, that's all you see on your news is uterus and alien. That's all you see. You see the uterus is fucking niggas up, taking you niggas to court, fucking you niggas up, Diddy, Jay-Z, whoever the fuck, regardless of the age of the uterus, it's still the uterus. It lock you niggas up, and then on the other side, you turn the channel, and we got orbs and aliens in the sky. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop with this shit. I don't know what the fuck be going on, B. Like, I did the Kicked Out of Heaven, and whoop, they stopped doing all that Game of Thrones shit. They stopped doing all the fucking witch movies they was putting out and had these little girls out here thinking they was witches, and we gods, and bitch, I'm Matthew Hopkins up in the motherfucker. Matthew Hopkins 3000, take your ass to the motherfucking stake up in this motherfucker, and then you see what just happened with the hurricanes. We have had repetitive hurricanes fucking up that East Coast, and now we talk about radiation all up in the sky on the East Coast. The East Coast, if you have a militarized mind, then you completely understand that there's too many bridges that you have to survive by on that East Coast. And the bridge is so key point when it comes to military operations that, I feel sad for those who don't understand, militia thinking and militia operation, because nigga, I blow this goddamn bridge up, you get no food. Okay. That's how that shit works. And everybody is everybody is worried about getting a bread from the grocery store. The grocery store don't grow no food. Let me see here. Yeah, I saw a video the other day. They said they feeding them niggas. They feeling it. They feeding the military lobster and steak. And niggas said it was like, yeah, they feeding us lobster and steak. That is a clear sign that it is going down, because that's sort of like your last meal before we take your ass to the electric chair. Yeah, man, you better watch your shit. Everybody see, and it's so crazy, bro, because this laissez-faire fucking nonchalant attitude that everybody has. Oh, I don't know if they do that shit because they know that they automatically feel inadequate to respond, and it's sort of crazy because somebody made a statement about the whole Jay-Z shit and was like, yo, people nowadays, and the way music is operating is that people want to relate with your flaws, and that, and the more flaws you commit, the more people relate to your flaws because they're downgrading them goddamn selves. When we were coming up, entertainment in Hollywood was catered to us as flawless, and we wanted to also be flawless. So I guess, the superhero movies sort of divided that line of flawlessness and put it into this cartoon space. So then when you looked at regular people, you automatically wanted to relate with the Hollywood stars of current by being with their flaws. You want to relate with their flaws instead of them being flawless, because we all have flaws, but the goal of life and the bottom line operation for religion is to operate in a flawless space so you can receive flawlessness when you die, which is heaven, right? And it's a very mysterious line. So a lot of people want to relate with the downgraded, like the whole Dave Blunt shit. Like, that shit is embarrassing. Like, the way black people look to the world, Dave Blunt needs to look at himself and be like, yo, let me take a break, B. Go get some surgery, remove all said fat back, then get your ass back on the stage. Don't be getting on no stage with no oxygen tank and all this other shit. That shit is wild, bro. And then what's so fascinating about the black mind, bro, is that they don't even know when they're fucking embarrassing, bro. They don't even know your education line on how socialism works. Or maybe you're so self-centered and you're only thinking about your own goddamn self that you don't even comprehend, when you're making us all look bad. Sexy Red does it because she's a dumbass. Okay? Same with the fucking, who is the Sukihana and all these other motherfuckers, Glorilla and all this other shit. You make all black women look bad. And you don't even see it because your education, because your brain does not work thoroughly. And even if you do, you don't care because you're getting a check. And I understand that, I guess to a certain point. The Negro obviously can't contribute anything else to survive off of but dancing the jig, as we have been doing since slavery. That is our number one mechanism of survival, is to getting into entertainment, because your brain can't conduct any electricity for any other fucking areas of existence in order to survive. Do you understand? And it's fucking disgusting. Dave Blunt, this shit is disgusting. We get the fuck off the stage. Stop making us look bad as a race. That's all there is to that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is tired and nobody cares. That is the real rule to it. we all, we're all wondering if we still have to pay our bills with the little green men in the sky, and we don't know if the little green men are going to land or not. I saw one thing that was really interesting, talking about how some in 1954 a treaty was signed with many nations, with an alien nation, that we were to no longer use a certain type of ballistic missile or any type of nuclear weaponry again. And after World War II, and supposedly after Biden had allowed Ukraine to use the long missiles. Remember a couple of months ago, they allowed the long missiles to be used during the course of war. That once they used them, we have broke that treaty with this alien nation, and now the alien nations are, which is, in the space of the orbs that are floating around, are supposed to be conducting an audit on the human race. And we don't know what the end means of this audit is, and we don't know if they're going to select certain people, like the Bible stated, the great rapture, where certain individuals who have kept themselves out of the mix of great dumbass for the past 20 years will float to the mothership and get the fuck on, or they just might leave us to our own self-destruction, because with their technology, I'm pretty sure they can look at what we're doing to ourselves right now and say, oh, they'll be out of here in 100 years anyway. So, in 100 years to them might be a day. We don't know the extent of time and how they measure time. So, who knows, Let me see here. These so-called rappers are the modern-day Pied Piper, leading folk to hell. Well, you can only be led to hell if you decide to go down that lane. I saw it years ago. I guess that's going to be based on your education. We all don't know what we're really looking at. We don't know if the majority of humans are just cyborgs or Mr. Smiths. We don't know. Some of them are acting like that. Majority of people have a high possibility of being a spy in your life. A majority of people may have a high possibility to just bring destruction to your life out of their own jealousy and petty thinking programs. You remember a couple years ago, they was trying to pump that whole shit. Yeah, I'm petty, I get super petty. No, you're a dumbass. You're a kindergartner is what that is. So you need to get your bag lunch and sit in the fucking cafeteria, because you're a petty thinking motherfucker. Fuck a petty thinking motherfucker, and you're a child. A lot of people are living in, the Nas second childhood and don't even know that's where they're at. You are in second childhood. You are a reject to existence. You have done nothing. You provide nothing for people. You have no heart, and we should seek removal, but it's kind of crazy. They're doing the audit. And they're going to say, oh, they still got gold mines. They still got cobalt mines. We can use their minerals for this and that. We can get rid of them, things of that nature. Who knows? We don't really know the true laws. We've been sitting up underneath religion for eons. We don't know what the fuck is really going on, on low level. Now, see, the brother says here, who has a bigger ego than Trump? Musk, maybe? No, I don't think Trump has an ego. A lot of people get this whole space confused, so let me put some clarification now. Really what that's based upon is I have achievements. And the other cronies around me have achievements as well. So they don't think it's egotistical because they talk the same level of shit that I talk. And guess what? Because of my achievements, I'm qualified to talk said shit. So if I say, yeah, the whole world, all the prestigious universities across the planet have read my books, which is truth, which is a fact, and I have receipts for that. And a lot of people will take that as egotistical. Why will they take that statement as egotistical? Because you have done nothing with your existence. And you have a little devil in your fucking brain that is jealous. And that's really as simple as it is. Never get jealous of another person's right to talk shit, because that's all you want to do. All of you even listening to me right now, you desire one day to talk the greatest shit of them all. You want to be the King Kong. Everybody does. This is a human drive thing that goes on, something for motivation. You dig what I'm saying? You want to talk great shit. You want to step on the neck, okay? Yeah, of the opposer, of the op. You do. Because in this dimension, there will be the nemesis. There will be the one who contests, and you will have to put them down. Do you understand? So if you don't have any achievements, get achievements so you can talk shit. That's just all there is to it. Because, it's just like I love this story about the inventor of the Lamborghini. He was driving a tractor and he was running a farm, and he went up to the dude that was inventing the Ferrari. It was like, oh, I want to buy the Ferrari. He was like, oh, you're a farm boy. You know nothing about the prestigious engine in the Ferrari. You don't have the money for the Ferrari. Get the fuck out of here. What did he do? He went and developed the Lamborghini, the opposition. Do you understand? You created the opposition by shit talking. But the Ferrari dude, he had the position to talk shit. So what did the Lamborghini dude do? He went and gained and earned the position to talk shit. He earned the position to put your ass on the motherfucking track. Now we can race. I am no longer the farm boy. Okay? Now I am great engineer of the Lamborghini, and I am now your competition. Do you understand? That's how this shit works. You understand? So you have to pay attention to that shit, man. Yeah. Lamborghini was a tractor maker. He's like, you are farm boy. You milk the cow. You get the fuck out of here. That's how them white boys talk. Them white boys really talk like that. And they got you down here on this bottom level watching all these Care Bear movies, watching all this Barney and these Blues Clues and this old soft ass shit. And you niggas that became soft, and you listen to your fucking mammy with a soft bra on and shit. You listen to what the fuck a broad got to say and shit. And she ain't got no experience and no manufacturing of a goddamn thing on this motherfucking planet. You see? And you want to listen to their advice. You want to do all this fucking weak ass shit. And then you wonder why the government can come out here and say, oh, don't worry about the aliens floating up above your head. You don't see what you're seeing, motherfucker. Yeah, because you listen to the fucking weak motherfucker. You done turned yourself into a weak motherfucker. You done accepted weak shit over the past 20 years. And the name of the game is, what's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Okay? Natural selection. That's right. That's what nature does. And you are still in nature. Don't think that you're not in nature because you had to get on the fucking subway, because you had to get on the plane, because you have a phone with a computer in it. You think you have divided from the world's rules? No, the world's rules still apply. Okay? Just like the whole case of it showed up on a video yesterday. The whole case of the first, his name is Gregory Limbury or some shit. It was two twins, and one twin had a botched circumcision shit went down, so they turned him into a tranny. That nigga fucking killed himself. The first ones in like the 1950. The same doctor that created the word gender did this whole experiment with these twins, where one had a botched fucking circumcision, and they tried to turn this nigga into a girl. He killed himself. So then that's why the news is trying to cover up all of these situations and these manifestos and all of this shit of these school shootings, because a lot of these school shootings is from kids who are being forced into being a fucking tranny, and they don't want that shit. I saw a case of a motherfucker about to sue the motherfuckers that talked them into doing that shit. I saw another case where they said last year or 2024, last year it was 349 school shootings that happened last year. This year it's been 324. Lord have mercy. And you didn't hear about all them cases, school shootings, mass shootings, all this shit. You know, it's going down, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't know what to tell motherfucker, man. You know, but yeah, Trump has the right to talk the shit that he talks. So I'm not gonna say that that's egotistical. You watch out for people who want to talk about, oh, that's ego, because 9 times out of 10, they are non-achievers. They have nothing in life. They have not achieved anything in life, and they are jealous at the fact that somebody has the validity and has the permission to talk the shit that they talk. You know, that's all there is to it. I wrote an encyclopedia. Motherfucker don't want to hear no shit like that, especially with the way I talk. Because they expect the nigga to wrote an encyclopedia to be a oiled down, you know, fucking corporate looking nigga. Yeah, it doesn't take all of that to be an intellectual, my dog. I don't need to do all of your fucking show, your fucking weak ass shit. You know, I'm not a buttered boy by Western civilization. You know, nigga, I can study Western civilization, and you niggas end up looking like the results of Western civilization. I am not I am the result of Western civilization at the same time. But you call me the black sheep, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what it is. You know, I'm finna study the system. You go get operated by the system. We are of two different factions. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not in that space. You know. Yeah, you know, that's all there is to it. You niggas, you know, y'all go listen to the white man. I study the white man. We're two different degrees of shit. You know, I'm not buttered in, nigga. And I never will be. You know, I don't like your system. Your system is designed to fuck me up. I am a black man. You know, your system is designed to fuck my woman up. Your system is designed to fuck my children up. You know, that's all there is to it, you know, and I'm not, fuck you. You know, I was born in 83, my nigga. You niggas had this shit going before I was born. You know, if these other motherfuckers is too pussy to pick up any form of responsibility, to try to goddamn see what the fuck is going on and swing back at you niggas, that's their fault. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, shit, nigga, I know nobody got my back. I don't expect for anybody to have my back. You know what I'm saying? Like dude said the other day in the video, it'd be dangerous to be associated with you. Yeah, nigga, niggas is, you know, whatever, dog. I don't care, nigga. It's been like that ever since I got online, because I'm not finna submit to what no fucking broad is saying. I wasn't raised underneath nobody's motherfucking skirt. You know what I'm saying? And I saw the double tongue of female talk when I was younger. I'm not finna be having that shit, nigga. I'm not listening to that shit. You lost your goddamn noodle. You know, fucking backbiting, fucking traitorous ass activity them bras be on. You know what I'm saying? They are signed up with the white man. You know, shit, nigga. My trust levels are very low on the nigga, empty on the gas tank, nigga. You understand? So yeah, if anybody got any questions, man, go ahead and lay them out now. You know, am I gonna lay out any type of form and plan for any type of survival situation? Because it's obvious that something is going to happen. You know, and we'll definitely know by the middle of January. But you don't want to be caught up in the midst of that something that's going to happen before the middle of January. I don't know. You know, I can't give you no big dream of a safe haven. I just know what survival is to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm a fucking Army Ranger or some shit. I am not, you know, a fucking Marine or no shit like that. You know, I know a little bit about a little bit, you know, when it comes to those areas, you know, and then we can expand what we know with a lot of the literature I got around here, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Everything takes exercise, you know? Overseas, Obama is known as the Drone Ranger. Well, like I said, for those that missed it on the other video, you know, Kimball Musk, which is Elon Musk's brother, owns the largest drone entertainment company, I think, in the world or some shit. But I definitely know it's supposedly in America. Yeah, we didn't even know nothing about this nigga's brother. I didn't even know he had a brother. Kimball Musk, also billionaire, gazillionaire in the game. And they own a drone entertainment company. How ironic is that? So I don't know who the fuck or what the fuck is going on. You know, are Bobby Hemmett, Delbert Blair? Let's put this question up here. Are Bobby Hemmett, Delbert Blair, Phil Valentine, etc., being validated from their decades teachings about what's going on now? No. I mean, I don't know, bro. Let me put my Millennium DVDs link up here. Yeah, go buy the DVDs right now. You know what I'm saying? Go to my site and buy the DVDs. I don't. But in all reality, I don't. I used to listen to them, bro, but I stopped listening to them cats a long, long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And why you're here and why you deal with 720 is because I'm literal. I can give you references. I can bring other people on that can vouch. I can bring people on that are accredited to speak on said subject that we're talking about. I sat down with the Sophia Stewart. As a matter of fact, I got to call her today, the one who wrote the Matrix and the Terminator. She lives in Vegas, not too far from me, and I don't know about those cats, bro. I can't vouch for them. You know what I'm saying? I look at it, I'll just say it like this. I mean, because even Elijah Muhammad is talked about motherships or ships flying off of ships or something in his book, The Fall of America. They speak too vague, and it's really embarrassing because it really shows how easy it is to program the Negro's mind or get the Negro excited, because the Negro don't look at details, and the ones who do look at details and are very intelligent in the space of skepticism and making sure that things are correct, they divide themselves from the average Negro. But when it comes to the Negro's brain, it's very soft. It's very easy to manipulate black people's minds. All you got to do is put on a little funny hat and put on a little prophet gear, In the rap game, all you have to do is put on some gold teeth and put on a little fake ass little fucking diamond necklace, and rent a fucking Rolls Royce, and you think this nigga been balling since the 1800s and shit. The Negro brain is very kindergarten. They don't get down to details on shit. And they don't get down to responsibility lines. And they like fantasy thinking structures, So Bobby Hemmett and Delbert Blair and a lot of them, they come with a lot of so-called metaphysics and a lot of fantasy, empty talk. It's empty. That doesn't really have any basis or references that's vouched, And me being a historian with the type of literature that I put out, I understand that a fact is not a fact until you have at least 5 to 7 sources stating the same thing, and then you want these sources not to be in any form of contact with each other, and they all came up with the same results or similar results, and that's how you have to operate. And that's why Harvard, Yale, Berkeley, Oxford, Cambridge fucks with my literature, because I redid it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and I made sure that what is being presented makes sense, and I made sure that what's being presented is fact. And not only is it fact, but it's re-verified by different time periods that were stating the same thing. You see? So and sources that were in contact with each other. Okay? So, I love Bobby Hemmett. I love all the teachers, the Delbert Blair, the Phil Valentine, and all of that. Phil Valentine, he could come out right now and give the Negro brain much fantasy and bullshit talking about the orbs right now. He can make a killing. They can make a killing up there, but their energy is weak up there with in that fucking New York, that Sonnetter and all them niggas. This shit is weak. Your shit is weak. You need a fucking outfit. You need a fucking Ninja Turtle outfit to excite the people. And it's like, what type of people is being excited, bro? Like, I don't even want that type of shit in my audience. Like, what the fuck? Hold on. Yeah, but Amos Wilson, Amos Wilson was a real psychologist. Like, he did real shit with real accolades and had real, a resume from all real achievements, bro. And same with Francis Cress Welsing. They did some real shit. Same with Jewel Pookrum. They did real shit. And they have real accolades for it. And that's why their whole, teachings and energy is sort of separate from the conscious community, because the conscious community, they just want to wear outfits and, looking like they was part of the Sun Ra and part of the Funkadelic group, and come out here and, peace, brother, peace, 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 and, have some motherfucking, Hotep muffins out here on the table, and peace, brother, buy the black soap, brother, and all this other fucking weak brain ass shit. That's why Malachi York was able to do what he did, because niggas is weak brained. And the mothers that give birth to these niggas don't make sure that they're strong. They don't even know how to impose strength on their children. So, I mean, like, nigga, I don't know, bro. They like weak shit. You give birth to weak shit. That's why the little and the young rappers are the top of the game, because you like weak ass shit. You like music ain't got no bass line in it because you like weak shit. Motherfuckers like weak shit, bro. I will never be in that space. Never. I don't like it, bro. Because you can get fucked up. And, you will be somebody's lunch out in this motherfucker. Yeah, I don't do that shit, man. That shit is scary, bro. It's sad. And that's why I keep myself in a disassociated position. It's sad, bro. I don't want my music related with you niggas, and y'all got all this diddy booty shit going on. I don't want to be, nigga, that's why I make sure there's going to be some horns and some cellos in my shit, and keep my lines separate from you niggas. You will never hear me do another cadence of a nigga. You will never hear my music sounding like nobody else's shit, because you niggas is weird. I've been seeing it my whole life. I'm cool. We going to keep the line. Keep the line, brother. Stay the fuck away. So I don't know, bro. It's really dangerous. It's scary, bro. I don't like it, bro. I wouldn't put you in that position. I wouldn't want you in that position. You know what I'm saying? A nigga does need to create some type of like gauntlet boot camp so niggas can have strength. You dig what I'm saying? And it's true. They have Viking boot camps and shit like that, dog. You gotta walk through fucking swamps and shit and all types of shit. You need to be in tune with the unpredictability and the power of nature. Like you fuck around and step on this rock raw, boom, there go your ankle, nigga. You gotta have on the right type of boots. We not wearing no Crocs and shit like that. All of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I be having to tell my son's friends, hey, bro, you're a man. You're a male. Don't ever fucking wear no fucking Crocs. I told that shit to one of my son's friends. This nigga was halfway coming over here. He had to walk like 2-3 miles to get over here. He realized he had on some Crocs. He called up my son and was like, hey, man, I got to go back home to change my shoes because, your dad said he don't want to see no Crocs and shit. Then he got scared. I told him that shit like a week, 2 weeks ago. But that's the power of the influence of a male. You see what I'm saying? And we don't do that shit. I don't want no sweatpants wearing motherfuckers around me, female, male, because you never know when war may crack off. You never know when the orb will be in your mailbox, nigga. You don't know. You don't know when the tire might pop. Yeah, nigga, you out here with your fucking toes hanging out your fucking socks, you bitch ass nigga. The fuck is going on, man? We got to switch this game up, So, yeah, if anybody got anything they want to say or any questions, go ahead and make them loud because I'm finna get the fuck on. You dig what I'm saying? Appreciate Heartthrob for the donation. Y'all put some donations up in here, too. You dig what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, everybody is tired. Nobody cares. So, don't be expecting nobody to be goddamn opening up their arms like some Salvation Army for the motherfucking drones are gonna be coming down. Niggas, you gonna see the true colors of the human, and they gonna put shop is closed, goddamn, on that window. They gonna open up the door with that shotgun barrel right in your face. Who are you? What do you want? All of that type of shit. You know, you're going to see the real out of the real ones, those who accepted the fucking weak plan. And why can't we do it like this? And I'm a liberal, and we're the far left, and you're the wing of the right. And who's the Republican? And I think the freedom of choice. Shut the fuck up. All that shit is a bunch of goddamn bullshit. All that shit is just extra social programming so you can't get to your Z point on what the fuck you're focused on. You know, and it's also a bunch of shit to put in place to have women make you try to put pressure down on males that, oh, you have to submit to this, which is actually in society, nothing and that you're not even financially attached to in order for you to get some pussy. And this bitch gonna tell you, oh yeah, nigga, you gotta must love dogs. I got 3-4 dogs in the house running around and the coochie stink. You see what I'm saying? Because the motherfucker been eating this goddamn bullshit ass food. You know, motherfucker got Jello pudding in the fucking refrigerator and a goddamn potato with an eye growing out of it. You know? Let's see here. Let's talk about it. Final question. If the grid goes down, how do we deal with the heat in Vegas, New Mexico, etc.? Find you a water source. You know, if you've been living in this region, you should already be adjusted to that type of heat. I'm adjusted to the heat. You know, certain cactuses carry water. You know, if you're sensitive towards animals, which it has to be done on a repetition in order for birds to get comfortable with you, you can train birds. Birds will find water. You know what I'm saying? Watch where animals go, because animals will definitely know where the water is at. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's also true. What Callaway said here, to go underneath the ground is 15 to 20 degrees cooler. That's also that is very true. And then you can find entrances to caves on mountains, and usually inside of caves there's water dripping from the ceiling, which may be healthy water. That's very dangerous. You might have to test that water some way, somehow. I don't know how you would have to test that water for any form of poisonous mineralization that's inside the water, because you got to watch out with caves, because there could be gas pockets inside of caves that you can't walk through. It'll change up the air, you'll die like that. But definitely caves will find water dripping from the ceilings and whatnot. And once you find a cave, you'll definitely find some form of water source in there. But I can't tell you that water source will be reliable, because it could be extremely poisonous due to the gases that are in the caves. Okay? But how to test that water, I wouldn't be able to tell you. You're just going to have to roll your dice, you know? Your brick altar, you're going to have to write that line again. You know, because even though I stated it inside the Ethereal law, I won't be able to pull it up right now. But y'all buy the Ethereal law. It is definitely the dissertation to the Kicked Out of Heaven. So somebody else asked here, does the Kicked Out of Heaven books talk about bestiality? Yeah, it talks about the motherfuckers who got burned at the stake for doing that shit. You know, wild ass shit. Who gives a fuck about some bestiality, me? You know, but it's in here, so I can show you what them Caucasians was going through in Europe. You know, but you also have to ask yourself, in a lot of areas, you know, are all the gods of all the mythology systems that you've ever encountered the results of human grafting with animals? You know, because they all got animal heads, right? Even in ancient Egypt, all the gods got animal heads. You know, the human has a great desire to be something else besides the human. You know, so even when you go into mythology of the Greece and Rome, you know, they all got wearing horns on their heads and got wings and shit, and they want to be part animal, because the animal has a freedom that the human cannot have. You know, but we can have, but we can't have, because humans seek destruction and immoral activity as the definition of freedom, and that's really what it is, you know, for those who are uncivilized and want to commit those type of acts. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate all of y'all coming in. I definitely go share the videos, especially the one with the Mr. Gray and whatnot, because I showed a lot of different drones and shit up on there. And we got more information coming. We don't know what's going on. As of right now, they're checking for radiation over the entire country as we know it. I wouldn't be doing any celebrating with any New Year's Eve type shit. I just talked to my homie who is a flight attendant. And he asked several pilots, and the pilots want to act like they didn't know what he was talking about, when it's clearly with the facial expression. That's why you need to know body language. The facial expression, them niggas knew something, but they were definitely told not to tell the other employees, and the flight attendants of airlines have not been debriefed about this situation, even though certain airports have shut down because of the because of the confusion with these drones and orbs in the air. So it's definitely a situation that's still going on. If you're on the East Coast, get past the Mississippi River, at least if you can do so. That is going to be the breaking point, is going to be that Mississippi River. And that's just period. When it comes to us on the West Coast, after some shit goes down and we're still surviving, all we got to do is just follow the Rocky Mountains up to Alaska, because you best believe they're not going to drop no radiation up in no fucking Alaska. And what also you got to understand is that radiation is going to be in the air with the wind. So it's going to affect a lot of people. We don't know what the status of the earth may be. There's, if there was to be some type of nuclear war situation go down, they say up to 5 billion people will be removed. Okay. And there's only 8 billion people on the planet right now, which that would sync with the Georgia Guidestones and a lot of the shit that they talk on there, even though those Guidestones have been destroyed, because we the people are pissed. We the people understand. We the people will put the foot up your motherfucking government ass, as we've already seen with the salute to Luigi and everything he did with the healthcare situation. I'm not involved in healthcare situation. Healthcare, to me, is definitely a personal responsibility. So if you want to eat garbage all goddamn day and think that you can do whatever the fuck you want, and then go just and the health insurance is supposed to look out for you, that's not necessarily true. Them niggas at the top and those niggas who deny your claims, they don't even see you physically to even recognize you as a person. You see what I'm saying? So they don't see you as a person. You're a number. Okay? And that's why the healthcare environment had to get taught that we see you as a number two. You dig what I'm saying? And don't think that you're sitting up in your fucking high-rise fucking clouds and you can't be touched, because you will be touched. And that has happened, obviously. So, you're pushing the human to great revolution space. And, we don't know if we're going to sync with it. There's a lot of goddamn social propagandists out here who then chose on to these fucking LGBTQ plans and all this other weak ass shit, and they expect you to submit to their levels of retardation. And I'm not submitting to your levels of retardation. Ain't no butch gonna be a butch around me, bitch. You gonna put on a motherfucking skirt and be a fucking broad like you were fucking born to be, like the good Lord designated. You'll never see no butch kicking around on 720. I'll tell you that shit. I don't even respect niggas who allow butches around them. Like, what the fuck, nigga? But then those type of niggas don't fall into the space of what men have done on this planet and how we need to be respected and revered from the things that we have done, because they're not included. Do you understand? So you ain't just finna put anything on TV and I'm just finna accept that dumbass shit. Fuck your weak ass shit. Fuck your television. Fuck all your shit coming through your fucking rap songs and these old weak ass niggas. Fuck all of that. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. I'm not, no, we're not doing it, bro. Somebody has to play this position. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody has to play this position. And that's why I put out the Kicked Out of Heaven, to let you niggas know this ain't even your culture. Lying, nigga. These motherfuckers been operating like this since the 1500s, nigga. Ain't got shit to do with you. So you better know your motherfucking position. Okay? And that's all there is to it. Unless you a wannabe ass nigga, I don't want to be like none of you motherfuckers. Straight up. I go to the grave by me. Keenan Booker on that motherfucker, aka the guy 720. That's it. We ain't no group organizations, ain't no SEALs, ain't no none of that shit. Niggas is fucking weird on planet Earth. So yeah, y'all have a beautiful day. Go get some nutritious food. Love your mate. Make sure your household is fucking locked up or whatever the case. Go get some data about this drone shit and the orb shit in the sky. If you got data that you want to share, send it to the email, theguy720@gmail. It might be presented. It might not. I can't make no promises in that area. If you're feeling nervous, maybe we could design a plan. I don't know. It's weird shit. We don't know where the end result of this thing is going to be. But at the end of the day, the rule to the game is better safe than sorry. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead and donate like I stated. I'll put the link up in here again. Go get the Kicked Out of Heaven for those who don't have it. And anybody who doesn't know about this drone or orb shit going on right now, just disassociate yourself from that lack of intelligence, that lack of security, that lack of not knowing what's going on in your fucking environment. It's too much shit going on for you not to know. So there's no excuses for being ignorant of the law. You dig? And that's what we gonna put out here. You dig? So yeah, y'all get at me, and I will be here tomorrow at 2:00, and we gonna go in on it again. You dig what I'm saying? And I am out of here. Let me see some songs. What am I gonna put up here? I don't even know. Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna play. All right then. So y'all get at me. I'll see y'all at 2:00 tomorrow. Peace.
Stay alive. 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 Rappers like a savage, schizophrenia fun. Have you ever seen a skeleton and breathe with no lungs? All ribs, no tongue, steady bumping on his gums like they cocaine numb. The ungrateful son that takes shit from none. Red rum, come and get you some. Out the lake I come, the ocean depths. I rose some less, turn ghost to flesh. A skull with no nose that got smoke for breath. Come close to death and appreciate life. Cause it might be tonight that you walk to the light and meet the great judge. Cause law don't make love. A bat plus the dub equals OJ's glove. Yo, shit ain't organic, it don't come from the mud. Become gigantic when they think that you're young. Slave ship Titanic, the prodigal one on an impossible run. Unlocking a ton from an Antarctica dungeon. Regardless, the heartless is always running. Fuck that smart shit, I'ma keep it 100. Just in case you was wondering, we come for the hunting. Now ain't that something? When slaves dig their own grave all in a day. Gold teeth for the skull, cause we gonna stay paid. Yes, stump the cane, the top hat gon' play. For the lost souls that need home, come this way. So shall I say, stay alive. 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 A wizard and gentleman, I'm Pippin O'Gilligan, the Indian, Caribbean, the lizard, amphibian. You come for the rum, for the sugar and cinnamon, but the soul is the gold, just the secret ingredient. And I bet you can't see me in a thin whirlwind. Make your wife my girlfriend, onyx and pearl skin, a vulture and pelican, alligator shoes on, call me reptilian. My culture American, my diamond Sicilian. When it's French, it's French. At death least expense. Set your spirit on fire, then your heart's content. Can't start no shit, it won't make no sense. The poltergeist defense, don't leave no prints. Just give me the mint. The abundance is redundant, I must admit. Only fat in the pig, so his throat gets slit. I'm a witch doctor, African and Celtic. The meek will inherit the earth until you perish the dirt. This is the state of the art, my nigga, cherish your work. Never embarrassed because it's the dark I lurk. This is Vlad the Impaler, the Ottoman Turk. Shaka Zulu Part 2, just a rebirth. Some of you need church because you breathe your curse. Be thankful for what you got, it could be a lot worse. We all raising it to hell, who gonna be first? The atmosphere my turf.
Stay alive. 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 Stay alive.
The Coptic. Everybody said they was gonna hold me down. Till I wrote a couple books, niggas don't know me now. Broke the whole world down like an OG Kush Brown. Then I passed it all around, cause I'm known around town. And I can't be greedy, gotta get to the needy. Gotta live in the city, in the bright lights, white. Everybody think they tight, but the 5 mic tribes don't come in no type of dance. You get no second chance when you fall with the dog head balls in your hog headlights in the fog. In the middle of the desert, we was counting trips together. Then I saw your bird feathers, then your flock got measured. Watch your body drop like hot embers. When we speak business, don't have the hot temper. Never was a pretender, just need to go get her with a fat dairy. Yeah, we put 2 in the air. Then she takes it as a bear and ride me in the chair till the time got lost. How you test God? I already hung on the cross. How you test the devil when I pissed on the cross? We're some spaceship, bitch, it's time to live, dog. You get with Chris the Call, oh hell, the A-dog, the bill, it pays off. Yeah, carry your mouth, watch your mouth, cause it gets very scary, that's out. Boss, what's that about? Leave them hanging on trees, so screens and G's, yeah, they be in the breeze. Seen so many things, cartel, money, sour cream and cheese. With the guacamole, I'm the one and only. Halo call me, they gave you the OG holy. No one is before me, better know it. Show gon' show it, it's that Holy Ghost shit with my Bloody Mary. On the block you love, getting dust with my fairies. I'm concealed with the carry, I'm too real for the sherry. For the likes and comments, your wish and promise. Shit you spit be garbage, can get with a mix of pits and Bob Mint. I'm a super soaker, never will a troop be over for the hot Ruger holder. When the ice makes you colder, advice for a true soldier. What a loser soldier, you are Joe without a Johnson, brought the street to the mob. Hoes want the boyfriend, then give him a bob. Cause I need me a slave, free labor as always. Been the way to get paid, came from the grave of strange fruit decay. Never lose my way, this is presidential credentials with a gritty nipple. Big hips on the bitch, call her hungry hippo. Hop in the Hummer like the blunt with the zipple. Make life so simple, I'm a all another nigga and you bitches in the middle. This is Batman, Robin, the Joker and the Riddle. Poke holes in the little, this is God official. In the blood, in the tissue, you don't want that issue. Grandma will miss you, mark my words, the block will burn. When it's not your turn, better plot and learn. Cause when ain't turn, it's not your concern. Sing like a mockingbird just to get out the cage. This is undead coverage in a werewolf's rage. Count Dracula game, sleep during the day. This is nocturnal, Glock burn hoes, Dante's Inferno. Faith size of a kernel corn, 82, 83, yes a pimp was born. When they hate on me, take it up with the Lord. And don't say what for, don't be jealous of the good fellas. Niggas got a good grip of what the truth tells us. The Gnostic.